Snacks for the road, day 1. What's up, guys? Yeah, I just want to tell you guys good morning or good evening or wherever it is that you're at, or whatever time of the day it is, or whatever part of the country it is. Just want to let you guys know again, just from the bottom of my heart, it's so awesome to be able to come and spend some time with you guys doing these devotionals. Today we're going to be talking about starving out a thought that sometimes gets ingrained into our heads about any one particular situation. And that thought is, will this situation ever turn around? Is it always going to be this difficult? Is it always going to be this hard? Because sometimes we go through things and it just seems like it's a never-ending cycle of just negativity or pain or discouragement over and over and over again. But let me tell you something. God is your turnaround specialist. You guys realize that there's experts in business that come into companies and whip that company into shape when that company is all messed up. You know, these guys come in and they see things in the company that need to be addressed right away. But because those individuals that are in there are in there every single day, they don't see the openings for opportunity for change. And yet these guys come in and they change all that stuff around. Well, God is your turnaround specialist. And that is the God that lives within you. He turns your mourning into rejoicing. He turns your darkness into light. Turns your cursings into blessings. That is who God is. And so anytime you're thinking about a situation, is this thing ever going to change? Yes, it is. But you have to surrender that stuff to God all the time. Expectation is the womb of manifestation. Let me say that again, just in case you missed it, because I like doing it like that. Expectation is the womb of manifestation. When you begin to believe God and expect God to bring something into your life, that's when it will begin to manifest. If you don't believe God, or not so much that you don't believe God, you just kind of forget about God. When you think about this particular situation, you just say, you know what, man, it gets you so emotionally consumed that you can't think about anything else except that. You're not going to ever get anything out of it. But when you expect God to touch that situation and you pray for God to touch that situation, it happens. Expectation is the manifestation. Expectation is the womb of manifestation. It'd be awesome. Also, I want you to think about this. This is a turning point. Every turnaround has a turning point. Every time you're looking for something to change in your life, there's a point that turns, and when that point begins to turn, begin to rejoice. Even if it's not completely finished yet, even if the work is not completely done, when you begin to see that light at the end of the tunnel, or the light at the end of the rainbow, or I get messed up in this cliche sometimes, but you begin to see, yeah, it is the light at the end of the tunnel. You begin to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Rejoice and thank the Lord for the things that He's doing, because He's just showing you at a small level that it's going to be okay, that it's all going to be working around no problem. Also, don't see time as your enemy. In one moment, God can turn around years of defeat and frustration. In Esther chapter 1, verse 9, the Bible says, in that very day, God turned it to the contrary. In that day, in that instant, God is the master of suddenly. God is the master of just allowing something to come upon your life that changes the way that you're looking about any situation and changing it instantaneously. So don't look at it like, oh my goodness, there's so much time behind me with this situation. It's never going to get any better. Yes, it is. Just believe on God for it. Also, believe in God's love for you today. Don't feel that you're ever outside of the love of God. Don't feel that you're ever outside of a part or a place where God can't hear you or God can't touch you. Always have confidence that God is always with you no matter what it is that you're going through. And also, believe in due season. Believe in the process that God brings about. Israel Houghton wrote a song called New Season. I love this song. But what's so great about it is he goes, the God that we serve is the God of seasons. He changes things from one thing to the other. And we see it in the natural. I'm here in Southern California right now. Sorry, some of you guys are out there and it's kind of cold, but Southern California is kind of nice right now. I'm out here in Southern California right now, and it's a nice, sunny, beautiful day outside. But you know what? As time goes on, the winter season is going to roll around, and it's going to get colder, and there's going to be more rain and everything else. But you know what? It doesn't matter whether it's the summer season of your life or the winter season of your life. God will bring you to the place that you need to be in His due season. I want you to think about that. I want you to concentrate on that. And as you do, allow the Spirit of God to give you confidence and knowing and understanding that He's going to bring you through. All right? Well, that's your snacks for the road today. I got those notes there alongside this devotional. Take a look at it, study about it, and we're going to talk about it later on in our Google Hangout or whatever it is that Ernie has planned for us. All right, guys. God bless. I'll see you next time.